Hello YouTube, this video is about installing a solar powered attic fan on top of a storage container, a shipping container that we're going to use for storage. The reason for the video is because, excuse me, when I got the shipping container, I knew right away, because we're in Florida, that no air obviously moves through there. There's two small vents. Heat and humidity was going to be an issue storing stuff in there. So I wanted to get some air moving in there. I didn't really want to have to run power out to the shipping container, so I thought about a solar powered attic fan. Got a good one on Amazon for like 430 bucks. It was the most powerful one that we could find on there, which isn't really powerful, but it was the biggest one. It has a real nice like 4-inch flashing on it. The base is round, so the issue I had was how to put this on top of that shipping container, with the top being so corrugated. Like every 5 inches there's ribs for 5 inch. If you have a shipping container, you know what I'm talking about. It's just super corrugated. How I was going to install it and have it not leak. So this video, I just took a bunch of pictures, so it's not a long boring video, showing the steps that we did, and I'll do a voiceover explaining all that stuff that we did. But basically what we did is we tied like 5 of those ribs together with some cap and base, like roll roofing stuff. So we sprayed some asphalt primer. Well, we cut the hole in it in the top, which we used the size of the attic fan, a little 4 inches less than the flashing, so it could draw air. So we cut the hole first. We put down a little bit of foam where that flashing was going to kind of ride against. Although it sits on the top of the ribs, we foamed in between each one, just a little ring. Again, you'll see it in the photo. And then we sprayed asphalt primer down on all the ribs that we were going to put the base and cap on. That's for adhesion. And then we went over the sides a little bit, like down the rib of the shipping container. So we did all this. You'll see the photos. Also I want to say, when we did mount the attic fan, we excuse me, and I have a picture of it. It came actually with the attic fan. We used the what's it called, flashing bonding stuff. It's like a silicone tube, that came with it. We use that also when we put it on to help seal it. So it's rained pretty heavy since we've put it on. We've had it on there for over a month. It's rained several times and it hasn't leaked, so I'm real happy with it. But again, the point of the video is because I couldn't find any help. And I ended up speaking to a friend of mine who used to roof houses, and he came up with that idea of tying those together. Because I was thinking I'm going to have to weld a piece of metal in between each of those ribs and try and line it up with the circle, and I'm not a roofer, so hopefully this video will help you. If you have a shipping container and you want some air moving through it, you don't have power at it, and you want to use solar powered attic fan. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say, but it is. So anyway, I hope this video helps. Again, I'll voice over with all the pictures showing everything we did, and if it helps, good. If not, you probably don't need to watch it. So, all right, enjoy. I hope it goes well for you, or you learn something. That's the only video you'll have in this video other than me talking. That's me cutting the hole in the top of the shipping container, and here you see it. That's the size of the hole it needed to be for the attic fan. Now here is the foam that we bought just to put down where the flashing will rest against. It was just for a little bit more support around that hole. So the asphalt primer we sprayed on, this is the stuff we bought. I don't know if it's great or not, but it's for adhesion promotion of the base. So this is what it looks like with all that sprayed on. Like I say, it only touches the top, the high part, so that's the ribs that are sprayed there with the asphalt primer. One can did all this. It did fine, and we got plenty left. Now, if you'll notice to the left side, we actually went over both edges, so trying to keep water out. So this right here is the box that the base came in. So this is the base that we use. I just took a picture of the box in case someone didn't understand it. And then with the base, it has this blue coating on it. This is it installed over the asphalt primer and the hole cut in it, ready to receive the attic fan. Now the attic fan, like I say, we did put a bond on it. It's called a flashing bond. This I didn't buy. It actually came with the attic fan, but this is just what we use Actually, I take that back. This was used when they roofed our house. A different stuff came with the attic fan, but it's the same stuff and we used it. So we put that on the bottom of the flashing for the attic fan and then put it down right on top of that base, the blue base. So you'll see here right now, that's the fan mounted to it. And if you look to the side, you can see the clear, like almost glossy look. That's the actual bond being there. And so this is what it looks like with the fan being mounted. And you'll see where you see that flashing, when we put the base over it, we put the base over the flashing. So from the inside of the shipping container, this part of the video coming up now, this photo is with it sitting on there, and I just went inside the shipping container to look up and see how it was, and we were actually centering it, but I took pictures, so it wasn't centered in this photo, but it's more centered now. Not that it matters, but it looks terrible in the photo, so I wanted to point out that this is when we were installing it. So it's centered, it's in there. That's how it looks from the inside, and it works. It draws air really well. Now the cap is what we put over the base. This is the box for that. This is the box that came in. Like I say, it was SA cap and SA base or whatever. It's right there on the box. That's what we used. Excuse me. And now when we put this down, we put this over the flashing. So it goes on top of the base and over the flashing, so it lips over. So if you look here, you can see how it goes up. The flashing is kind of disappeared. It looks smaller. And then off to the left in that picture there, you see that little white strip. That is and also going to the right, that is peel and seal like we have for our screen rooms on the roof. We put peel and seal over every seam. The cap had to be in two pieces. We put one on the left, one on the right, as you see there, and then there was a seam down the center. So we put that peel and seal over those seams, and then also all the way down both sides. So there's quite a few layers of stuff that it's got to leak past to leak. So in the photos, though, it don't show it all because we ran out. Since then, we've bought more and put it on there, so it's complete now. But like I say, it has rained several times. We're in Florida. It's rained very heavy several times, and this hasn't leaked. So last thing is, I didn't find any help. This was what I came up with. It works for us. And if you're looking to do something like this to your shipping container, hopefully this will help you out. If you got any questions, comment, and I will try and get to them. Thank you.